days. Sad you had to leave alone, but you know it's a borrowed life. So when we leave alone. It's emotional bankruptcy, how I always felt alone. Medusa looked into my chest and now my heart is made of stone. Different shows of life and I'm the host. We don't wanna hear you breathe. If opinions are like noses, I'm like bro. Different pictures of life I propose. It's the photo album. If you're ready, please strike your poses. Fanfoolery when the people bark you like doggy style. But I'm a visionary enough to know life is missionary. Very bright, but became brighter when they took us light. My second eye had a third eye to see the far side. And since this life is a bitch, I'm very sure it's her I see. Her kitty shaped in a designer form. She got the Louis V to F with rich people raw until they catch a disease. While obesity is the only way the poor is getting big. This is to my sis and my bros. Just know you're so important. If your obstacles are big as elephant, then just important is important.
The man, the 2022 title defender for Rapper of the Year. Hoping to make it 2-time running. The one and only Lyrical Joe is in the building. Hi, Lyrical. How are you?
I'm great.
Congratulations. Stellar performance on Saturday evening.
Yeah.
How did it feel like being on stage for the nominees announcement?
It felt great, and it felt like I had something to prove. And then again, because when you're holding it,
Yes,
you need to run with it. So I needed to come in, strong, and that's definitely what I did.
Okay, now let's start from the beginning. How long have you been rapping?
I would say roughly, let's give it 10 years now.
10 years. It took you a while to gain acknowledgement, I would say, because you were known for being on the scene, but not necessarily a part of the list of people when they're talking about rappers. Now, how did you feel in those periods where you have the talent, you're good as everyone, in fact, you consider yourself the best, and yet you weren't getting the acknowledgement?
I mean, it was always like, oh man, how come? Oh man. And the thing is that it's different for me because even though I might say it feels like it's been long and it feels like it's new. Why? Because even though it's been 10 years, it's because I really started doing this at a very young age.
Right. How old are you?
So even 10 should be roughly wrong, but I'm between somewhere 26, 27.
Between that area.
Yeah.
Okay. But professionally, how long have you been doing music?
So that's why I said professionally 10.
Yeah, okay,
10 now.
okay.
And I was doing this behind scene. It started from writing in the notebooks to being able to afford a studio, to record, and then up to this point.
Do you feel you've arrived?
No, this cannot be my arriving point. This cannot be my arriving point because man, this is not where I want to take it to.
Where do you want to take it to?
I want to run. I want to carry the whole Ghana on my back, and then we land at the Grammys and the BETs. This is where I'm also looking at it. So anything that I'm doing home and I'm having here, I really look at it as a stepping stone. If they give me an inch, I need to take it and make it a whole mile.
Yeah, I like that. So you're looking at Grammys, looking at BET. Yeah. Were you disappointed you weren't included in maybe, say, Artist of the Year, or you didn't get multiple nominations this year?
I wouldn't say. I think I was the only thing I really wanted
was rapper.
No, not just that. The only thing I really wanted that I didn't get was Writer of the Year for my song Self.
So you wanted Songwriter of the Year as well?
Yeah, for my song Self because it deserves it. And I heard that there's been reopened for that. I hope that category has reopened so that I can.
So you would dispute it?
I'll re-nominate for that again.
Really? Okay.
That song deserves it.
So now that they've given like a small window for people to be able to come back, you would actually you would push for that.
I've already been nominated for the Rapper of the Year.
Yeah. So Songwriter, you
Songwriter is what I really want to push for again because the Self song deserves it.
I like that. Now, when you were starting up, were there certain artists that were not giving you the time of day that now reach out to you? Did you ever feel that? Because some people will say that, there were certain people that they will knock on their door, they'll beg for collaboration, like they'll reach out and hope that they'll give them small crumbs maybe of spotlight, but then they completely ignore them.
The people that I wanted to work with, I'm not sure if how I was trying to get through to them, if it was going through. But the ones that I know that my approach went one person that I tried multiple times to put on a song, but I didn't get to communicate with him personally, and I don't know if the approach went to him. It would be at that time, it would be medical, because I had like few songs I wanted to put him on, but who I was doing the channeling through, I don't know if it really got to him or not. But as it stands now, I mean, we're on
You're
that,
good.
we're
You
on
have
that
a
level.
song. He has a
Good
song
on
with
that
you
level.
on your album.
Yeah.
Did you get to a point you were disappointed with him not reaching out? Like, actually, I'm trying. This guy's not reaching back out.
I wasn't, because there was always things coming from the other side for me. For example, I had this song titled Betrayal, and I really wanted to put Kwesiata on there. And we spoke. As for him, I reached out to him personally, and he agreed to be on. But then when I sent the song, he turned off. I didn't hear from him anymore.
Really?
But then, check what happened. That same song, I sent it over to Sack, and then he hopped on it by the next day. So it was always something better coming on for me.
Wow.
Even if I didn't have what I wanted, at least something also came through for me.
Did you feel disrespected, or do you feel like, oh, Charlie, why is this guy doing this to me?
Nah, I didn't feel disrespected. I just felt like he has his own reason. But I always feel like it's always best to say, spell out that reason. Like, I'm not feeling the vibe, or maybe I just don't want to do it, or something. You can just say. But then I didn't even consider it anymore since I had Sack jump on it. And then he did the song for me, came through, we shot the video and all that. In that era where people didn't even believe that he would go for video shoots on other people's songs.
Speaking of which, you've gone to the point I want to ask. Sark is known, or people have stated that he's a bit elusive. He's hard to get. He's hard to reach out to. He's hard to get on a song. People send him songs. He keeps them on red. They send him messages. Apparently, WhatsApp is not his friend. He's always keeping people on blue tick. How did you get him to the next day not only give you a song in like 24-hour turnaround, but also get him in to record the video?
He loved the song. I would say this secret. He actually called me 2 times about the video.
Stop it.
Himself, he was like, when are we shooting this video? Then I was like, boss, I'm preparing, and all that. The second time again, he was like, yo, man, are we not going to shoot this video? That's when I had to put things together and all that. So he actually pushed for it. And it goes a long way to say that he loved the song and he loved the energy.
Wow.
So for me, I mean, the people that are saying otherwise, that's their story. Those are their stories. And
so were you surprised when you heard that people were saying that? Because that's not your experience.
I'm not surprised. Even though it's not my experience, I'm not surprised. But that's not my story. My story is also different, and what I know is what I'll put out.
Why weren't you surprised?
Because he's an artist, and sometimes the way he might relate to other people, he wouldn't relate to other people like that, and it depends on the mood he is in. So I can't go and bet for his character that he did it for me, so he's going to do it for someone else.
Yeah. Now you largely created or gotten like a lot of acknowledgements now. Like, people see you on the high rise. Like, you're the guy who was Rap of the Year. You did get into a few interesting battles, I would say, but largely have been able to sustain a reign over the last few years. It must feel good. But do you feel that people know me, but not enough people know me?
Like I said previously, this is not my arrival point yet. I don't have the time to sit down and say that I've done it already, because just like, for example, I was nominated last year, and then I won the award. If I had gone back and just go to relax and say that okay, I have arrived, I wouldn't be nominated for the same category again this year. It's because I actually went back to the lab and doubled up my work. That's why I've been nominated again. And I went in again for it. So I don't feel like I have enough yet, not at all.
Do you feel frustrated that nothing, like, it's like you're, or maybe I'm observing from the outside in, but at some point in your journey, do you feel frustrated that why are people not recognizing my talent? Why are people not giving me my laurels? Why are people not seeing me for the superstar that I am?
Those will be all those years that nominations came and your name is not in
not
there,
part of it.
and you know that you've been, doing this, and if people should bring up your name, others are going to debunk it like you're not doing it. And of course, for a minute, you got frustrated. Sit back and be like, what the hell is going on? How am I not? Because it's like, I'm doing this. This person is also doing the same.
But
type
somehow
of thing.
getting
I mean, it's always times like that.
Okay. Now let's come to your music side of things. What inspires your rap?
I would say that natural circumstances like real life, and then I mostly draw inspiration from where I was yesterday and where I am today. I always feel like, okay, I'm not there anymore. I'm not. I started from point 1 and now I'm at point 5. So even if I think point 5 is not the best for me, regardless, I'm still not at point 1. And then I try to, gather that inspiration. And the constant battle is with my past self. What I did yesterday, I've been trying to, overcome that, do that for the next time.
Okay. In terms of criticism, how do you deal with it?
Yeah, depending on where it's coming from. If it's approached, like if someone approached me physically to criticize me, definitely I'm not going to fight with the person, but then I'm going to listen to what the person is saying, and if I'm supposed to correct the person on something or let the person in on something that they don't know, I do it. And if I realize that this person's opinion, I will just be like, okay, no problem, and then just pick it. But when it comes to online, I've learned to just let things be how it is.
Okay. In the category Rapper of the Year, who do you reckon is your biggest competitor in that group?
Well, currently, I think that category has been taken down because they're going to re-nominate it. So probably if it comes back. Yeah, then maybe.
Okay, so looking at what was the initial... Hold on, I'm trying to just pick that up real quick. Best rap. Okay. Now
best
for best rap performance, which is Medical. Medical for Scarface, Strongman, Goated, Amarado, Obiabwa, Lyrical Joe, 5th August, Sith, and T-Flow Street. Out of these 4 other contenders with you, who do you think is your biggest threat in best rap performance?
I think I would go for 2 actually, which if maybe I don't end up turning up for, I would feel like they would turn up for, but I don't feel like it's competition though. I just feel like maybe it could be Scarface or Goated.
Okay, really?
Probably.
Okay. Were you okay? Some people have been having conversations about how Sarkodie was not included in this list. Do you subscribe to that school of thoughts that he should have been part of it?
No, I mean he's done his thing. He's done his thing. He's seen it over and over again. It's only showing that it's a new dawn. You understand? We have new people enough to hold the torch. That's what it's showing. So if Sarkodie should still be in that category every time, it's like then there's a weight on him. Then he still has to carry the whole rap thing at his back. But now